You guys all know it. I watch the building trades bills. Most of those are in labor and pensions. Every once in a while one floats out of there, but normally it's in labor and pensions. A lot of the other bills that affect the teachers, the firemen, police, SCIUs, all the other stationary, the steel workers, a lot of that stuff can come out of another committee. I'm not following all that, and that's what Federation of Labor, the AFL-CIO, normally does. Yes, we do work together when we're down there. When I'm down there, I communicate with Steve Minchuk, with Brett Voorhees, with Sean Chris mostly, because he's the building trades contact for me over there. But a lot of the stuff that falls on my plate, I gotta worry about the project labor agreement bans, responsible bidding ordinance bans, employee misclassification, tax fraud, and things like that that are happening on the job sites. So just to give you another, back to the strategy and how we do things, right to work was passed in 2012. Republicans picked up seats. Common construction wage, that's directly a direct attack on the building trades. 2015, it was repealed and they picked up seats. So moral of the story is we got to get our members either A, out to vote. Some of them don't even vote, we all know it. And when they do vote, they got to vote the way you're telling them to vote. I know splitting the ticket is hard for some of the organizations to preach that to your organizations. It's tough when you're telling them to vote. I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna say it. You vote for Ed Solid in Porter County, but you vote for Mike in Lake County. We gotta start getting that message out there. And I know everybody thinks for themselves. You got your members that say, I'm gonna do what I want. And they get into the God's guns and moral issues and all that. You gotta get them away from that. It's all about your pocketbook. You can't buy the guns, it doesn't matter, right? If you can't buy a boat to go fishing or buy a shotgun to go shoot a deer, whatever your pleasure is, you can't do it without the money. So that's first and foremost. We just got to be more strategic and stick together on some of these candidates. Sometimes the building trades, we're a little bit, yeah, we do back a lot more Republicans than the AFL-CIO does, but there's a reason behind it. I'm not backing a guy that Chris Gardner or Tim Lesko that filed the right to work legislation or Brian Bosma. We're backing Ed Soliday, Dan Durnall, Rick Niemeyer. They all fought for us down there, but I know they got at the teachers a little bit. So I know why a lot of people are pissed off about that. So that's me though, that's on me. And I'm always available by telephone call if anybody has anything to ask or if you guys want to talk about the State House or if you're down there, let me know. Just how many committees there are. There's roughly 22 committees in the Senate, 23 in the House. There's a lot of committees down there. And getting down there and getting into testifying and all that is, go down there and watch them sometimes, see how they operate. Carolyn's going to get into how bills made. Remember that? Who remembers that little cartoon with the bill that got kicked off the State House stairs and all that? Real quick, are you guys going to talk about the Bears bill, hopefully? Okay, good. I'll shut up about that. Who's coming up first, Steve?